The Gospel of Genesis 3:15 that destroys the devil's work. The God of Genesis 3:15 came to this earth as Jesus Christ and destroyed the devil's work. If you cannot get on the flow of Genesis 3:15, you will either fall into a heresy with false Jesus and a different gospel, or live in a state of enmity and war. Joseph, one man who understood Genesis 3:15, Moses, who understood Exodus 3:18, the blood of the Passover Lamb, Daniel, who knew the God of Immanuel in Isaiah 7:14, conquered Babylon. Galilean fishermen who confessed Christ of Matthew 16:16, conquered Rome. And the disciples who knew that the way of the cross is the power of God in 1 Corinthians 1:18, conquered the region of Corinthian. Admitting her failure in a foreign land, Naomi returned to the land where the Messiah Christ prophesied in Genesis 3:15 would be born and restored the blessing of salvation. If you have a false Jesus, a different gospel, you cannot break down the devil's work nor remember the word of God while running the devil's errands, bound to live in hypocrisy without any transformation. With the assurance of salvation, constantly acknowledge and confess Jesus Christ as your Lord in every hour, step, and breath. Christ is the name that conquers and rules this world. The only way to stop the power of sin, the unpredictable scourge that comes one day, is Christ, the grace of the cross of Calvary.